So Angel Reese had a unbelievable game in Unrivaled. Like, she's not, as of right now, like, she's not going to be all Unrivaled first team. For me, that would be, like, for the first team, you're putting in Nafisa Collier, Kayla McBride, and you never know after that, to be honest. But as of right now, she's probably going to be in that second three. Like, if they have an all Unrivaled first five, she'll probably be on it. We can be honest here. The way she's been playing recently, she's been averaging like over 15 rebounds a game since the start of February. Mental. Absolutely mental. Over 15 since the start of February. And she just had a 22 and 21 game. Madness. And if you look at standings, the Rose are in third. And the Laces, considering their entire team is injured, there's a good chance the Rose finish second. So with the Rose potentially finishing second, their best player is being Angel Reese. Like, I get it, Chelsea Gray's been scoring, but like, come on. Come on now. She gets cooked on the other end of the floor, whereas Angel Reese guards the other team's best player a lot of the time. But seeing stuff like this, it was really frustrating. So I'm looking at this viral tweet. This tweet had 200 likes about an hour ago. So ESPN tweeted, so was there a push notification sent now for this one too, after a notification that Angel Reese becomes the first player to get ejected? Yes. Yes, there was. Yes, there was. And the funniest part about this is that this tweet was tweeted out after this had happened. And I'm like, I get it. Like, I understand the frustration because, like, people believe that the media is only talking negative things about Angel Reese, when the reality couldn't be further from the truth. Because when you're looking at especially WNBA media, when you're looking at it, ESPN is the place that had Caitlin Clark 6th for Rookie of the Year, that had Angel Reese winning Rookie of the Year up until a week before the season ended. ESPN is, like, the media had the Rookie of the Year race at one stage. I'm not joking on the bookies odds. Caitlin Clark was minus 4,000 to win Rookie of the Year. She was minus 4,000. She had just dropped 30 against Angel Reese's team. She had just dropped 30. She had already broken the all-time assist record in the game. She was about to break the all-time assist record in the season. And her team was pushing to get towards 500. And people were still saying that, you know, oh, it's a close race. And then when Angel Reese got injured, it was like, oh, it could have been a really close race if she not gotten injured. Like, the media is the only reason why there is a debate right now. Because, by the way, let people run their own race. And this is what I mean by letting people run their own race. What Angel Reese is doing in Unrivaled is incredibly impressive. But it's fucking unrivaled. Like, if we're talking about Angel Reese, a player, Angel Reese has showed what she can do as a center. Like, she's shown that she can play, like, she has a little bit of, I don't think she's not Alyssa Thomas. Like, some people are like, oh, she's got shown ball handling ability. She's shown that she can dribble the ball to the halfway line. She's not a good passer. She's not showed any playmaking ability. But what she has shown is that if the point guard is being denied, is that she can comfortably dribble the ball to the halfway line, then just go and hand it off. Like, it doesn't need to work on her game, but she's shown no real guard skill, but the ability to get the ball past the halfway line, which is important, especially if your guards are being pressured. And she has shown that in space, her ceiling can be deadly. Like, Angel Reese is not someone who you give the ball to back to the basket and tell her to go make a move. She's not good at that. And that's why Teresa Weatherspoon played her wrong. Angel Reese is so good as a sealer. It's how she started last season. It's how she was pushing herself in June towards getting closer to 50% shooting. When she's facing the basket, gets the ball in a seal, which means she's not trying to shoot over someone who has to score a layup, she scores most of the time. So, when teams can't send the doubles, when they have to throw single coverage at her in the post, when they're spacing around her, she's super effective. If you replace her and Nafisa Collier in the Lynx, obviously the Lynx don't become championship favourites, but she becomes all WNBA. If you surround her, like, if you put, let me just think of a team that you could put her, like, if the Lynx were not dumb enough to trade their damn pick last year, and the Lynx drafted Angel Reese, and Angel Reese came in instead of Alana Smith with Fee, Bridget Carlton, Kayla McBride, and Courtney Williams. That's the best 5 in the WNBA. It is, because you've got that true inside presence. The only problem is that Fee kind of can't really work on the inside, because Angel can't really work on the outside. But, like, let her run her own race. Like, Angel Reese right now is doing really well in Unrivaled. She's having a really damn good game. And it's still these, like, media comparisons. Like, the WNBA have not called her Angel Reese's multiple times on official posts. Like, when Angel Reese and Aja Wilson got on whatever, I can't even remember what magazine cover it was, the WNBA shared that. There's no, like, ignoring of major accolades for Angel Reese. And she's been, the media, it says here, the media, oh, she becomes the first unrivaled player to be ejected. Do people not understand what push notifications, how they work? Like, you set notifications for certain things. If you have notifications set to Unrivaled, you'll get every notification for Unrivaled. And yes, her being ejected for the first player to be ejected is a big deal. Especially anything Angel Reese does is a big deal. If Kate Martin got herself chucked, it's a big deal. Heck, how many notifications probably came up in your phone with Caitlin Clark nearing suspension? How many news articles were there during the year about Caitlin Clark's technicals? So many. Like, it's a common thing. And the worst part about this is that there's a viral tweet. I want to see, please tell me somebody in the responses. They did, can you believe it? 36 likes for a correction. 36 likes and a correction. And I can guarantee you there's no correction here. I can guarantee you it's clock it. I can guarantee you there's no freaking correction here. And that's the thing when it comes to a lot of people in the WNBA media. Like, by the way, it's fine to be wrong. It's fine to be wrong. And, like, there are situations where like, as somebody that we fan of Caitlin Clark feels like Caitlin Clark's hard done by. I made videos on it plenty of times. And by the way, if ESPN, like, decided to start mentioning that she got ejected in this article, just like, you know, the people on NBC, no matter what Caitlin Clark did, constantly would never stop mentioning turnovers. Where it's like, Caitlin Clark, oh, she had like 15 assists to 3 turnovers in this game, but, you know, she turned it over 3 times. Like, it was a mad out situation. Like, after the first, like, 5 games, her assist to turnover ratio was like 2-1, and it was still obviously an issue, but turnover prone, assist prone too. But yeah, it's like I understand calling it out, but it's like, if the WNBA do it, you would just ignore it. Like, it was like some of the tweets where it's like, when Aja Wilson got mentioned in Time magazine, I saw a lot of people saying the WNBA never posted when Caitlin Clark did, and I'm like, they kind of did. They did. They at least retweeted it. I don't know if they posted it, but I know for a fact they retweeted the interview, and it's like, there's some acknowledgement there. So, but, like, surely it's one of those situations when it's like a viral tweet for complete misinformation from somebody who, like, as much as you want to say is not in the WNBA media, like, she's got insider information. She's the one that freaking leaked the Jewel Lloyd situation. She's the one that leaked the Seattle Storm situation. So obviously he has insider information somewhere. And for me, it's like, there are times, not only are there times to be pissed off where it's like, news is news, unfortunately. Like, ESPN is a news company. They're going to push it. They're going to push positive things. They're going to push negative things about injuries. And it's the exact same with other players. Like, there are 2 superstars in this league. There are a bunch of really good players. There are 2 superstars in this league, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. And unless, the only way, if there's like custom notifications coming out, if you didn't see the positive one about Angel Reese and you did see the negative one, because as somebody who just watches these sports, looks with positive and negative, I'm getting notifications for freaking tweets, just randomly tweet you may be interested in, seeing all the positive things about Angel Reese. But Angel Reese is a good game, and suddenly it's, oh, why did ESPN not push this? And I'm like, you just celebrate the good game. Just celebrate the good game. And then, especially when you're wrong. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, look, not a big deal. Absolutely not a big deal. The only reason I'm making this video is that there's literally a viral tweet going around about this, and it's just objectively false. And just making this a point right here. If ESPN wrote an article about the ejection and not an article about this, I don't know how push notifications work. ESPN does not probably send out custom push notifications for what to send. It's probably done by algorithm. I don't know how push notification works. It's like calling out YouTube. Why are you recommending me this AI video saying Angel Reese is banned for steroids? It's like this. It's on an algorithm. But I will say it is an interesting one, just with the way this is looked at, and I do think with all of this that it could be, if ESPN did just write negative things about Angel Reese, then you can call them out. Just like I think somebody that only wants to talk about the negative when Angel Reese can be called out for it. But it's like if somebody's talking positive and negative, calling them out saying, why are you not covering this, is like the amount of abuse I've gotten. I've gotten about 5 abusive DMs today saying, why have you not talked about Angel Reese? Man, it's 2 p.m. right here. I was fucking asleep when this game happened. I was asleep. I'm covering it. Angel Reese balled out. There's an entire video on that. But anyway, yeah, it's we all fight different battles in this. We all do fight different battles, myself included, all of us included, in this whole space. But if you make sure that like the battles are correct, like there are people to attack. Like if you are somebody like a freaking, if you are like, I don't think ESPN, if anything, have been more dismissive towards other players than dismissive towards Angel Reese. They've hyped Angel Reese more than they've been dismissive towards her, especially freaking ESPN of all places. And again, there are right and wrong targets for this. The right target to go towards, if you're a fan of Angel Reese for ridiculous stuff saying, go towards your outkicks, go towards, those other YouTube channels. Go towards them. But anyway, I'll see you guys.